bookish people, welcome or welcome back. Today is day 6 of my second book journalathon for setting up my 2026 reading journal. Check out the playlist on my profile to catch up on what we've done so far in my 2026 book journal. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So yesterday we made the first part of my book tournament, which helps me track what my favorite reads are throughout the year and compete them against each other to see what my favorite book of the year was. And so today we're going to be making part 2 of that in the conclusion of my book tournament. So let's get creating. So this is kind of a continuation from yesterday's post because this is going to be my finals of my book tournament and then what my book of the year was. So I'm going to make those outlines for where the book covers are going to go here for those last 2 books, and then also one for the ultimate winner, the decision that I made. I made the book tournament finals with just those 2 ones. I could have used the space a little bit more, but I decided I'm going to split the page down the middle and then just write out the things that I like kind of in a pro-con list, but it's probably going to be just pros because they are the top 2 books that I love throughout the year. But I wanted to give myself space to think it out and really think about what stood out to me so much about these 2 books. And then obviously I'm kind of just designing the page for the book of the year. I'm not really adding any information space because I already did that in the finals. This is just to celebrate that one book that I love the most this year. Okay, I wanted to put this stamp at the bottom as an ending page for it, only it didn't pick up all the way around, which is probably my fault. I didn't push it down hard enough in the middle parts, so I tried to do extra well with this stamp, but it did work. But instead, I'm just going to add the title of the finals down here in the middle of that first stamp I put down. I saw this cute frame sticker and I was like, I want to frame my favorite book of the year. So I'm peeling up my other stickers around it so I make sure I have space for it. It's not perfectly centered with my outline there. It was never going to be. I'm not perfect at that, which is fine. I'm happy with it. I just wish I didn't outline it to begin with and then it could have just gone in the frame as is, but it happens. I'm happy with it. It's still cute. And then I'm utilizing the space off the side here to add my star rating for that book, which is obviously going to be 5-star because it was my favorite book. And then some spaces where I could write the author, the title of the book, etc., etc. Then I'm going to split down the semi-finals section. I know I kind of go backwards sometimes when I am doing it. And then I realized as I was writing, it's not the semifinals. That's what I already did in yesterday's one. This is the finals. So I cut out a paper to cover that and then write finals on there. And that's the end of my 2026 book tournament. Obviously I made a few mistakes here and there, but that's just kind of human. So I like how this looks. I'm pretty happy with it, but that concludes that one. We have one more day in this book journalathon number 2. So stay tuned tomorrow for our last video this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified when I post. Let me know down in the comments below what you think so far will be your 2025 book of the year. Until next time, happy reading.